Hello guys, welcome to another week of Trending GH. I know you guys loved our first episode on Zoom, and so we decided to do it even more regularly. So I have with me the regular gang. We've got JQ, we've got Nakwame, we've got Zinat, and we can stay as we discuss all the big trends in Ghana in the past week. All right, so JQ, how was your week this week? Well, JQ lives in Bukom and her network is very bad. So let's give to the mayor of Ahojo, Nana Kwame. How was your...
Swami, Swami. It's the same old AD. We are tired. Enough of this. I need a haircut. I can't even recognize myself in the mirror. I hope you do. This is not an imposter, people. It's still Nana Kwame. And I'm tired. I'm tired of the inside. Let's go outside already.
All right, Zina, how about you? How was your week?
Oh, same old story, same old sleep, same old eating. We're just patiently waiting to hear what the president is going to say again today. So hopefully,
today?
I haven't seen any updates whether he's going to come on today or not.
You know,
but
updates,
normally he addresses us on Friday.
Oh no, we've had it Thursday, we've had Friday, we've had Sunday.
Friday.
So he decides as and when.
Hey, Asemo. Well, hopefully he comes to
your network working now.
Yes, I could hear you actually. I could hear you. I was about to talk when I heard you introduce another family. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So how was your week?
Yeah, so my week has been okay. Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, the same old: sleep, wake up, work, eat, sleep, wake up, work, eat, school, work, and the usual. I actually came out today for the first time this week, and no, for the second time this week because I started on Monday. It was my first time experiencing the lockdown, you know, the police barriers and trying to go through them and the whole feel of how the country is on lockdown. So it was an exciting experience. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a good week.
Great. All right. So let's go right into it, discussing all the trends. Let's start with, I think she's Zinat's friend or other JQ's friend, a certain lady called Fela Makafui.
Shady. She's your friend.
All right. So,
I think she's my friend.
Fela Makafui, aka Mrs. Frimpong, Precious Makafui Frimpong, this week dropped the clinker. She dropped the bangers. She dropped one first single. For me, it wasn't so exciting, so I've forgotten the title. For me, it was
Over.
So the first one was called Over. And then I think the next day, right? The next day she dropped one called
No Size.
No Size. I kind of like...
That is already a fan. I can see that.
I like the No Size. It's more sort of trap music, similar to what the husband does. So I wasn't so surprised that she came up with something like that. But what do you guys make of it? Let's start with you, JQ. I can see you have a lot to say on this one.
I really don't have a lot to say. All I have to say is Fela Makafui should stop making music. It's bad enough that we have to deal with her husband's outrageous rap line. But then if the wife has to give us a female version of Patapa, that is too much to deal with. Like you said, I like the second one compared to Over. First, if it is for yours, come and take the air. What? Does that even mean? So for me, she should just stop making music. She should concentrate on her acting, which is somewhat dead, and have many numerous businesses, and she should just do that and leave music to her husband.
Yeah, Zinat, you also think the same? You don't like any of them?
Well, I think she was just doing it because she's bored. I mean, she came out to say, she was interviewed and she said that, you know, it's all part of the boredom that everyone is going through during this period. So I don't think it's something serious. I mean, if she had dropped it and they were really good and people were like, oh, this is good, I think it would motivate her to come out with more tracks. But now that Obiaka said, I don't think she'll come out with another track again. So yeah, it was just something to while away time. Let me put it that way.
So Nakwame, you think Kumasi FM stations will not play any of the songs?
Honestly, listen, I don't even think boredom is justification. That girl should be in jail. There's already too much things, like bad things going on in the world. Like there's the whole pandemic. Why are you contributing with atrocities? Like why? And I really just feel like Medical has a type musically because his sweet ex equally both current wife the trilogy is just bad love stories, controversies, and bad music. And listen, me the first one cried there is I don't know what she wanted to prove. My name is Makafui. It is club banger by instrumental. You get it. The instrumental is something that's catchy, but it's whack. The second one is like I think Medical dashed her one of the songs from the catalog. You know, I've not released it, so you go and do it. Just have your voice over it. I'm writing it. It's my instrument, but it's your name over it. And that's how we have two very bad songs. We just don't want anymore.
Sure.
We just don't want.
Talking about the boredom and
I'm in my house.
Talking about the boredom and how people, celebrities, etc., are dealing with it. Maybe Ella is not dealing with it well when it comes to her attempt to do music. But one thing that she and other people are doing well is the TikTok phenomenon. I think the content they're putting out it's creative and fun. I think I will single out Becca,
Nadia.
I haven't been watching Nadia, but Jackie Apia, Becca, I think, and then Fela, and even the Lydia has been creative. I've seen, and so I think they'll be very creative. I see that Zinat is also on TikTok.
Oh yes.
Good. So guys, go check out Zinat's TikTok as well. All right. So the next question is virtual concerts. So it's like an in thing now because we cannot sort of congregate and into groups, etc. And so we are finding creative ways to have concerts, to send messages across. And this weekend is a big one. They one stay home together or stay together home, whatever. It's a big one, and I'm going to be locked on to my television to enjoy proper one, not the content one that I've been doing. Anyway, so let's talk about the big one this week everybody was talking about, which is the launch of the COVID-19 tracing app, and of course the little concert that went. First of all, what do you guys think about the app? Let me start with you, Zinat.
Well, right after it was launched, I was on Facebook and some Facebook gurus were, like giving testimonies as to like when they downloaded the app, all the things that are going on and stuff. And it didn't ginger me to even look for it, like as in go to, and I don't use Android, and it's only available for Android users at the moment. So I don't really know how or what to say about the app generally, but I think it's a good step to try and like get as many people as possible to try and see if they have the virus or not. So it's a good step anyway.
And Kwame, would you use the app to try and test if you have the virus or you are too afraid to even try it? Would you do it?
Personally, I just don't have the app. I just feel like I know enough credible information to know when I'm on my way to Rona's deathbed. But altogether, I think it's a very good initiative because with so much misinformation going on, people are coming up with their own symptoms. Today you wake up, somebody says this, somebody says that. So when there's some sort of like organized, credible information as to what is really going on and how you can test it, I think it's good. It's really, really good. And hopefully, this is to show, I'm just saying this for the people out there and for JQ, that this is to show that Android is up ahead in this game. Ah, yes, go and download it. Just go and download. Go and download it. This is for listen, Android rules. The government recognizes the Android rules. I just had to say it. I'm not going to let this win go by.
JQ, I saw you busily tweeting away on that day. Have you downloaded the app? And what do you make of the whole thing?
For me, I've not downloaded the app more because I saw the comments from some of the tech gurus on Twitter who had a lot of questions, especially with some of the permissions that they access before you can use it. And then it seemed rather unlogical to me. It didn't seem logical because if you just want me to give input on my possible symptoms of the coronavirus, why would you need access to my documents, my gallery, and all of that? So that was what discouraged me with downloading the app. But the Minister of Communications, at the Ministry of Information Press says that people are actually downloaded it, and as of when it was launched, within less than 24 hours, they've had about 16,000 downloads. So that means people trust it and they are using it, and they had about 100 cases where they were following up on. So for me, it's a good thing if people are actually practically using it, and then the government is getting the data they need. But personally, no, I am not going to download the app, neither would I use it.
Okay, so let's talk about the music, the concert. What was your high?
AD, why are you doing that? We need to first of all, AD, why? It's like you seem to have some sentiments about this concert.
No. So for me, it wasn't. For me, I actually defended that it was a nice event when I went on Facebook and saw people.
You did?
Yeah.
No,
but
it wasn't. It wasn't.
I don't want to say it as a concert. I want to see it as a telethon, like and a more Ghanaian telethon at that, because it's more of a TV program that's supposed to get people to do something. It's not too fancy. It's not Kanye West concert. It's not. So that's what I think about. For what it was simple. The sound, there were not too many technical problems. The sound, you could feel it. You could feel the music. It was very simple, and I like it in that simplicity where you get to enjoy the music, not too much chaos going on. So in that regard, I enjoyed it. And of course, you guys saw my picture of me sweating. I was performing along with Kwame Eugene. I had tweeted earlier that I wanted to see the Lynx people do like a concert, like a virtual.
Yeah.
For me, again, I wasn't going for the big thing. Even if they were in the living room with the piano and they were putting up a wonderful musical performance, that is what we want. We don't need something that's over the top. Of course, what's going to happen on Saturday is going to be a little bit of a boom, but I can't wait for that concert. Anyway, what do you guys think about it? And let's start with you, Zinat. What you thought about it, your highlights and your low point.
I like the lineup of artists who were built to perform. But the production, it was a red thing, the red curtain, no? And then was it a theater production? It was just, it was just not. The setup was just my problem. They could have done a little, they could have put in a little more work into setting up the place to make it look nice. It wasn't like Shatta Wale held a virtual concert all by himself, and look at the amount of work he put into designing the stage and all of that. It was a collaboration between artists, the government, and a whole TV station. So I was just expecting that at least they would, as the three of them, like the three entities come together, they will at least put up something that would have been better than what they did. That's just, it was just the stage it was
I agree. All right, and Kwame, what do you also say? I know your favorite was Shatta Wale.
I think no, my favorite wasn't Shatta Wale. My favorite was actually Diana Samoa. And I mean everybody should shut up.
Corona virus.
Hey, JQ man, Kasa. Anyway.
Well, then
she was there. She said she sang against coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
So anyway,
But then
I think when I heard there was going to be a virtual concert, I thought it was going to be virtual. Like, you see how when the US, when there's a virtual concert, you see the celebrities from their house, from their homes, come to you. Because when after the concert happened, I saw pictures of them together, and they weren't adhering to any social sort of like instructions. These people all over each other, hugging away. So yes, the concert, I think it did pay off to do what they wanted to do, but I think they then broke their own rules because they were hugging, they weren't standing feet apart, they were just all over each other, and I don't even
using the same microphone.
Exactly my point. So it wasn't really as principled as it should have been. Aside, the production was also a little bit tacky, just as Zinat said. But then again, it was good. It served this purpose. I like Shatawell, but however, I love Dinah someone more because of Dinah, I believe that the country is protected from coronavirus.
Talking about the setup, when the show was going on, at some point they put in Reggie and Bolly and Reggie and Bolly. They put some inserts of them. So I thought it was one of the sets. So I quickly tweeted, "Oh, I like this set." And then I realized that it was something that they had done somewhere and they were just playing. It wasn't, but I like the fact Fancy Gada performed from Tamale and they plugged it in. Of course, there were some technical issues around when they're trying to do that. But then I like the fact, like for instance, you were saying people would do it from their home. That would have been more of a virtual feel to it.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's wrap up on that concert and then we move on. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, basically we said all that there is to say. They were not heading to the social distancing. Then what was it again? But for me, basically my highlight was Shatawale, obviously. Even though I'm not a Shatta fan, but I feel Shatta killed it. And Shatta was one of the performers who, in between his set, would stop and say, "You guys do this, wash your hands, do that." And that was the purpose when it comes to the education on COVID-19. And I feel he's the only artist who literally did that over 6 times in between his sets. And he brought the energy, he brought the vibe. He was the highlight for me. It was a fun concert. And I think it got people, a lot of people were tuned in. It was trending on Twitter, on Facebook. Everybody was talking about it. So they were able to get their masses and tell them what they want them to know about the app. And I think that was the whole purpose of the concert. So it was a good initiative. I could have better.
Cool. So still in the world of virtuosity, let's go to 3 music awards, which I also announced that this year's edition would also be held remotely. What do you guys think about it? What are you excited about it? So Zina, you are shaking your head.
It should be postponed entirely to 2021. That's it. I mean, there's no need to have it. That's all I have to say. Just postpone it to 2021.
JQ, you also think it should be postponed?
Yeah. I honestly, they should. First, if you are putting it on, on the internet, and then such an award show, there'll be so much work into putting the setup together. How will they present the award? Will the people come there? Will they show the award with their name? I really don't get a concept, but I honestly feel they should put it on hold. But there are a lot of big events all being put off hold.
Yeah.
So it's
imagine, because like I always say about award shows, primarily they are to award winners. So it's the announcement that matters. So if, for instance, they find a creative way of announcing the winners, people should be happy. And now, Kwame, what don't you think so? You think they should? Because
I feel like personally,
at the end of the day,
awards is not that award scheme to pull off a virtual program.
Well,
let's be honest, they're not the VGMA.
You are thinking
just like they've got a mad
of virtual to be something big, but it's not that big.
Even with that, it's like honestly, a lot of people wouldn't necessarily want to watch it. Let's be honest. JQ, will you guys tune in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tuning. Don't
No.
forget that
No,
now
no,
everybody is
honestly,
home.
that's the truth.
Now everybody is home.
Award.
So the eyeballs.
Award. I really just feel like
They organize
they
the
haven't
non-virtual one,
necessarily
and people
amassed
will
that
watch.
kind of pedigree to pull off a virtual programming. And what is even the, how is it going to be like? If they should just postpone it, there's nothing wrong with postponing your award. You are just
So, that's what
Here's the quick one. You are with Chapel House. Is BGMA coming on? Are they doing virtually?
Yeah.
Are they doing anything virtually? Would it come on? Is it being postponed?
Well, so we have a lot of months going on in the year. So the hope is that things will be good and they can do the actual award. That is what the hope is. But of course, BGMA is a bigger brand, and so it will be.
Exactly.
They want to come on still because a year with BGMA is going to be a big thing. I think if it becomes an issue, then they will think about how to announce the winners anyway. Because at the end of the day, it's the winners and those who are voting, they can vote virtually, they can do all of that and still announce who has won what. So it's more of the boom of the event performances that will be missing. But in terms of the essence of the award, which is to announce people winners for their achievements, it can go ahead and it should go ahead. All right, so enough about Glory Music Award. Kinata on what? Coroner's interference with his life, and also saying that
he thinks that if Corona didn't come on, and artist of the year on Kawafa.
Is it?
You had one hit song the entire year. You had just a single song.
No, I don't
and
think.
You think that
you know something? He had a very, very good analogy.
Song of the year, for popular song of the year, it's okay. But for artist of the year,
you know, the presenter asked him that. Well, he thinks "Things Fall Apart" is such a good song, but that the presenter thought "Future" was a bigger hit. Then he created this analogy saying that sometimes you have let's say wine that is really, really good and expensive and all, but wine is for certain occasions. But then there's certain drinks like Coca-Cola, where you find in a church, you find in a club, you find in every part of the world, even though it's not such a big brand or a big thing like wine.
I like that analogy though. I liked it. It was a good one.
I liked it. It was really, really funny and good. But then again, just as he said, it's better for popular song of the year, because then it makes more sense. Because artist of the year, there's more that goes into that, and I don't think he did enough to warrant artist of the year.
Enough. He had a major concert at the end of the year. You know, you're just thinking about.
So I think he had that party concert.
Yeah, it was massive. It's one of the biggest concerts, and he has been performing throughout the year. So, well, for me, anybody who has been nominated kind of deserve it. So, whichever way, that's cool. All right. So the Ghana Tourism Authority is in the news. I think the queue is in the running for a future tourism minister. So tell us what your ministry has been up to and what you think about it.
That was a good one. So the ministry feels like, there are a lot that individuals, organizations, governments is doing to, to keep people active during this lockdown. So they decided that the best they can keep people educated, entertained is by, running a campaign where they tell people more about some of the hotspots in the country where they are, they are not highlighted enough. So they're running the Stay Home No Ghana campaign. So every day of the week, they have a specific region they highlight, then some of the tourist sites in these regions, some facts and history that you don't know about the the regions and these places. So basically that's what they're doing. But more importantly is how helping entertainers in the tourism sector. There are some veteran entertainers, actors, musicians who they visited during the week to present some items to, because they said most of these people are not working, so they feel that's the only way they can support. But for the artists that are working, they are expecting some money from the World Bank, and then they are going to have a stimulus package where they share among the entertainers. So they were cautioning that the entertainers shouldn't be angry that maybe they are being overlooked, but the old people need help now. And then when that money comes, every entertainer who has struggled within this period with not playing shows and doing concerts and appearances, you will get something from that package. So basically that's what the ministry has been up to. And I think it's a very good thing. It's something very commendable because, yeah, a lot of the veterans, they are suffering.
Yeah.
And I think as part of the Stay Home and No Ghana thing, there's also a prize that will be given out. There are prizes. People can win prizes as well. So I think it's a very good. And I saw on Twitter this week also that Saturday was in Billboard and the Sac natives were all over social media.
Yeah.
Kwame rolling his eyes. Why are you rolling your eyes?
I just really just feel like sometimes because of Sac natives, the fans, they rob the excitement of Sarkodie's achievement for people who are not like hard-headed fans. Sometimes when he gets something, everybody wants to be happy that, oh yeah, he's put Ghana on the map. But they make it about them so much that it becomes annoying. It's like, oh my God, can this be over and done with? They start the unnecessary comparisons, the unnecessary agendas on Twitter. And he's just like, you know what? We get it, move on. So we are tired of how they handle such achievements. It's just annoying.
But one good thing from Sac Corner is, so I remember I posted this basin from Apinko, and Sac's team contacted me asking for contacts to people. And then a few days later, we saw that they are going to do some donations. So the Ga East Hospital, what do you guys make of that? Is that a good move? Because I think it's something that would help. It's very in the very helpful. Yeah.
Of course.
It's good. At this time, everybody needs the help they can get. If you can extend your helping hand, it's all for the good.
Yeah.
Thank you. A lot of donations have happened. What would you like to see? What would you like to see specifically from these donations that isn't happening now? Are there a specific group of people you would want more focus to be given to, etc.? And also, even the way they are doing it, we've seen how they're supposed to serve social distance, and we are sharing food, and everybody is crowded and fighting for the food. What do you make of our donation?
Yeah. I think everybody is doing their part, but I feel one group that is really neglected when it comes to all these donations are the disabled people in society. Because most of these donations, people have to move to collection points. People have to go to where they are being distributed. And these disabled people cannot move. So they have to be where they are in hopes that these items will be brought to them. And it looks like just a very few number of people have been able to reach that. I mean, I watched the news on TV3, and in a week, when you see the donations, it's out of 1 out of 10. Would you see that, oh, there's this disabled group in Kumasi, and then this person went to donate? So I feel the celebrities should also, if we are talking about the celebrities or any other individual, they should also look out for people that cannot come to where these donations are being given, and then reach out to them and go to them, like Sarkodie's team did in Tema. You know, they went to the doorsteps of the people and helped them. So if they can do that, they should go to these people. And also, the way they are doing the thing, I feel they should donate things that would be more meaningful, rather than a day rice I would eat and then it will be gone. Sachet of rice and oil should be enough to give someone the option to cook, whether rice, water, or rice and oil, or jollof or something. That's 1 day pack of food. Those donations, honestly, I'm not judging, but they are not the best of things to give people during a lockdown, which is uncertain.
talking about rice and oil, I've eaten a lot of anguamo late evenings of late. So let's wrap up. Peanut, Jocelyn Duma has sparked a challenge on social media. No makeup challenge. Have you seen it? And what do you think about it in a time like lockdown, quarantine?
We are tired of all the challenges.
Thank you.
But
Thank you very much.
I want to see your no makeup challenge picture trending. So please post it.
That is the nut on a daily.
Me,
the nut is
that
a no
is me
makeup
on
girl.
a daily.
Exactly. That's
That
why
is
I
me
really just
on
feel
a
like
daily.
this challenge
That's why I
is unnecessary because everybody is home. Everybody is not putting. Why are you going?
You are not
They're
going
all
anywhere.
home. Everybody is home. Nobody is putting on makeup to go nowhere.
Great. All right, so let's wrap up. What are you guys looking forward to this weekend? Tell people things they can also do. Those of you binging on Netflix, those of us who are waiting for a concert on Saturday. So share with us. What should people look out for this weekend?
Before I, share that, I'd like to also encourage individuals, celebrities, and all other people who are trying to donate to the less privileged and those in need, that they should continue to observe the social distancing rule. Because at the end of the day, if you go and these people, there's no practicality to what they do. They just go there and they start distributing. People are running all around. It just defeats the whole purpose of us being locked down. So they should, control, let them form a line, it should be systematic. Something should be done. Let them form a line and, things like that, so that at least if there's someone who is carrying the virus amongst them, it wouldn't, spread and all that. But yeah, this weekend, I'm not looking forward to anything. Netflix, no, my breath. I don't even know what shows to watch again. I think I've seen every single thing on Netflix. So now I'm looking for maybe Nana Kwame or Jake will have some new things that they are doing that will be exciting to me, because Netflix, they are my brain Netflix.
JQ, what about you? Well, on the note of people's children crying, they have to go and take care of their children. So this is where we wrap up today's episode. Enjoy the weekend. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the concert tomorrow. Asha is going to be there. Burna Boy is going to be there. Shoma Josie is going to be there. Black Coffee, Africa is representing. Ghana is not representing sadly. So make sure you tune in. It's going to be on DSTV. It's going to be on Go TV. And of course, if you're looking for all the updates, log on to ameyaw.com and follow our social media. That's where all the juice is going to come out from. Yeah. So see you next week.
Yeah.
We are out of here.
See ya.